The CMHC has just updated their forecast to see prices falling another 15% by 2023. But is this the full picture? Welcome back. My name is Adam Nadler. I'm the owner of Vision Real Estate. I help buyers and sellers move every day in Toronto and the GTA. Thanks so much for tuning in again. And if you find any value in my content at all, please just do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and click on the little bell if you'd like to be notified every single time I put out a new video. If you have any questions about real estate, feel free to click in the description below. That will connect you to a calendar where you can book a quick 15-minute chat with me at a time that is most convenient for you. Or feel free to just hit me up by email to adam@visionrealestate.ca, any question that you have, and I will send you a custom video response within 24 hours. All right, so if you've seen some of my previous videos about the CMHC and their predictions, you know that they're not always right. In fact, a lot of the time they are way, way off. But this time, I think that they're being a little bit more conservative than they normally are. Back in July, they were saying that the fall in prices were not going to be this steep, but since then they've updated their projection to see at least a 15% drop in prices by mid-2023. Now, this wasn't an official report from their economist, but rather their CEO said this in an interview done by Bloomberg. As many of you know, I am a nerd when it comes to the numbers, so I wanted to give this a bit of context. We typically track price drops in HPI, which is a home price index, or just an average price as a whole. Having said that, the average sales that are happening in different asset classes really affect the broad sales average, which also affects the average price as a whole. What I mean to say by that is that it really just depends what you're buying. If you look at the home price index as a composite over the entire Greater Toronto Area, the graph looks pretty staggering. We see the spike up and then the jackknife down. But if we take that same HPI and direct it at condos in the core of the downtown city, it looks like this. And a lot of this has to do with the actual price bracket that an asset class is in. If you're buying a detached home or a townhouse in the Greater Toronto Area or in the actual city itself, you're for sure going to be spending over $1 million.
$1 million.
That means you're putting 20% down as your down payment at a minimum, and it means that you have a lot less flexibility when it comes to mortgages. And because rates have gone up so quickly over the last 6 to 8 months, everyone's purchasing power has been reduced, which takes all the people who could afford more and brings them down into a lower price bracket. That expands buyer pools at the bottom rung of price. And what is at the bottom rung of price brackets? Condos. So if you're a first-time buyer or an investor and you're looking to capitalize on this market downturn, a condo in the city might not deliver you the same price breaks that a detached home in the suburbs will. And with rents being so high, that means that number one, it's going to be a great investment and a hedge against the coming economic downturn that we're already seeing. But more than that, it's going to be easier to sell or refinance in the next couple of years. So is the CMHC correct? Are we going to see a 10 to 15% decline in average price by mid-2023? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and be sure to split up your answer with asset classes. Do you think detached are going to fall more than condos? Do you think this is just all a blip and condos will actually fall more than detached homes? If you like that video, click the subscribe button on the right, or feel free to enjoy another video here on the left.